Hello, this is Make's Take. How can I help?
Hello. Marketing in music. What can you tell me about it?
I think I know someone who can help.
This is Karen Dia, your favorite Brazilian punk rocker. How can I help? This is my world.
Cool. Welcome to Make's Take episode 3.
Yay!
We have our very first special guest.
She's famous.
No.
Our resident rock star, Karen Gia, everybody.
Thank you for having me. This is so exciting.
Welcome to the pod.
Thank you, guys.
Okay, we're going to get straight into it. Why don't you tell everybody where you've been for the last month?
Well, last month was a crazy month in my life, to be honest. I've had such an amazing opportunity to go on tour with Limp Bizkit, and that was wild. UK and Europe, and that was really rad.
So, Karen, you obviously are in-house rock star and graphic designer. Karen is a graphic designer at Make Agency. How do you go about marketing yourself as an artist and a brand?
It's funny you asking me this because I'm also trying to work on my brand again, see if my brand is aligned with what I want to show. I wouldn't recommend anyone to do something that they don't love or they don't like it just because like it's a trend or something like that. I think those are the things that you kind of have to be aligned. Or even if you actually want to try a trend, but still adapting really to what you want to show. I wouldn't like do like a dance trend just to try to get people's attention. One, because there's not the crowd that I want to. Exactly, yeah, and that's definitely not my talent. You know what I mean? The whole marketing itself is also like a learning process while you're doing and finding what you actually like to do and how do you like to promote yourself. So I do like to show a little bit of this BTS writing the song, how the idea comes and stuff like that. But yeah, I was mainly like doing everything myself. So yeah, it's like very like a DIY process when I do. I didn't have like a marketing team.
Do you want to quickly talk about balancing your rock star and like work life? Because people don't know, but you were actually working while you were touring.
Exactly. I was working the first 2 weeks and then I had a break, but like still, it was very crazy. I don't recommend. I would love to learn how to balance the life between having a music life and also, you know, have a normal life, because right now, I'm still like, upcoming artist. So I'm not big enough to be making loads of money with music. So I do have to have my normal life and have my job, which luckily, you know, I'm so lucky to do something that I actually also love, which is graphic design. I actually got into graphic design because of music, and which is really awesome. So for example, one of the things that I do for myself is like my merch. You know, so like my t-shirts and stickers, which by the way, we have one here. Thank you so much, man. But I do my own merch. I do my stickers and like everything, covers and videos.
So Kaz, you want to tell us a little bit about how you went viral on socials?
It was really cool, like connecting to people. So my first viral was with Sick Ride. I did this music video very DIY with Tom, and then he helped me out. And I knew like at the time, like Reels were starting like to get very like using to marketing yourself. So what I did was chop my music video in loads of different clips, and I was releasing all of them. And one of the clips really connected.
How many views?
3 million views. Nice. That was crazy. Yeah. So that was like mind-blowing and quite overwhelming. The latest one was when I was on tour with Limp Bizkit and Fred just invited me to sing. That was like not planned, by the way. He just gave me the mic, and in the last song, which is called Break Stuff, and then I went to sing with him on stage, and that was really, really cool. That was like 200,000 views. People were like downloading and posting in there like on like news Instagram pages and stuff. Like loads of radios in Brazil were sharing and stuff like that. They also got like their views and stuff. So yeah, I think those are the biggest ones that I had so far. But yeah, going viral is crazy. It's a crazy experience.
So we're talking about you marketing yourself as an artist, but do you want to talk about you seeing yourself on a billboard, you and YouTube Amazon series?
So Amazon gave me this amazing opportunity to be on Billboard. They really like believing on my music and my project. So they really supporting me, putting me on Amazon Originals and also being one artist to watch 2025. They put me on these billboards in New York and here in London, and even like a painted wall and everything. And that was like insane to see myself. So it's just nice to be recognized and having this shout out, you know, like those are the moments that I kind of have to recognize, like I've been working so hard. So like, yeah, I deserve to be on a billboard, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So
Period.
it's really,
In
really
Times
cool.
Square?
In Times Square.
Oh my God.
So that-
Superstar.
yeah, that
Superstar.
was-
Kaz, do you want to tell people where they can get the latest information on you, where they can buy merch?
Yeah, so you can go to my socials at Karen DIOXX. You have usually on the linking bio, you have music platforms, so you can follow me on your favorite music platform. You can see me being silly and such a music nerd on the internet.
On
and
Instagram
going on
stories.
tour. Yeah, buy my merch as well. But yeah, this is awesome. Thank you so much, guys.
Yay! Thanks, Kaz. Thanks for coming on.
Thank you so much.
Cool. So on to the next segment, guys. We are going to be talking about how music festivals are doing marketing. Let's go into influencer collaborations. So obviously this is something that's not new.
So Roadskin and 818 did a collaboration. So it was a photo booth, and when you went inside, you got to get a tiny mini of each product, which
Lipstick
I
and
think is just like so fun. Because for me, when I look at that, I'm like, it's just two best friends who have a brand, who are like, let's just collaborate at Coachella.
Yeah. And they know that it's going to be
two
cute,
it
it's
girls,
aesthetic,
like
the
the
it
two
girls.
biggest it girls.
And you know, all the girls are lining up for those little
Yeah.
miniature.
Oh, Kendall Jenner and Hailey Bieber.
Yeah.
Yeah. So Hailey Bieber's Road and Kendall Jenner 818.
And what an easy way to promote your brand. You know, everyone's
Absolutely.
going to
There
be
was-
taking those pictures in that photo booth and sharing it online.
Yeah,
and
it's just a
everyone loves
win.
miniature things.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's just a win. They were very clever.
Another thing that I've seen popping up in activations as well is like the focus on tech.
Okay.
AR.
Yeah, I know AR.
Augmented reality, AR.
Oh, really? I didn't see
Yes,
the
not
AR.
AR. Get it
What's
right.
that? Interesting.
But
I did
one-
see this whole article about how marketing, like, for the past few years has been really like realism and like making things seem realistic and like and now it's kind of moving more towards escape. It's moving now towards escapism because no one wants to live in the real
Oh, because that reality
Can we
is
blame
already
them?
too brutal.
But it's true. It's like we don't
Yeah.
want, if we're going to talk reality, like we'll be just like cost of living crisis.
Exactly.
So, like,
Yeah.
Coachella again, Pinterest had a digital activation. So guests could come in and build digital mood boards. So basically the whole space was set up to sort of mirror the Pinterest user interface.
Oh my God.
And
I
so
would
they
spend
could,
hours there.
so you'd come there with your outfit, you would look at the trends that they'd had, which was the most search trends on their platform, remix your outfit, and then you'd leave. So you'd have a stylist basically help you out.
Oh,
Yes.
That's amazing. I would love that. They should be doing that every day here in the office as well. I love that.
Yeah, so
This is
I
so
think
cool.
what I love about it is that, again, just them using the user insights.
and like at something like
Tailoring it.
Coachella, which is very
Yeah,
fashion.
tailoring it to the
Yeah,
activation. Of course,
absolutely.
you're going to know people are going to love it because you've seen the results
It's
are
like
there.
the fashion show of festivals.
Yeah. Oh my
exactly.
God, that's so cool though.
And Coachella is a festival. Everybody does care about the outfit. So this is like a
So
perfect
much.
like lane
So
for them
much.
to...
So much.
So much.
That's so
To
cool
kind of-
though.
So this is a really interesting quote that we found from Forbes. So in a 2018 survey, 85% of consumers are inclined to purchase a product after participating in an event, and 91% say they have more positive feelings after attending an event.
So next thing I want to talk about is Spotify's new global fandoms
Oh,
out of home
yeah.
campaign. Have you guys seen?
Saw Turnstile, Chaperone, Olivia Rodrigo, Aaliyah. They did loads.
Basically, the out of home campaign looks to spotlight 7 different global artists. So you've named some of them. The others were Doechii, Oasis, yeah,
Yep.
and 17. Spotify's done this campaign. They've spotlighted those artists, and they've done this in a really cool visual way by focusing on the global fandoms for each of those artists.
What did the artworks look like?
Yeah, so it didn't actually feature the artists. It
Yeah.
actually was more referencing things about the artists, like album covers,
Yeah.
their visual look. For
Yeah.
example, for Doechii, they had a white alligator
yeah,
because
it
obviously
looks
for
so
her
cool.
album.
Yeah.
She's also known as
Chaperone was the
the
hat.
swamp princess.
So the
Yeah.
Olivia Rodrigo one was like just like legs with covered with stickers.
Yes,
Yeah,
that's
yeah.
reference
Yeah.
Sour.
Oh.
And
You know
then-
that. Yes, girl.
The
Chaperone,
Chaperone,
Pink Pony Club girls.
yeah.
And then Oasis as well. They had these 2 guys with
Yeah,
the shaggy
They
haircuts.
look very, very
People saying they're the
Oasis.
twins. Yeah, so I saw it was rolled out in major cities like New York, LA, London,
Manchester.
Manchester.
Birmingham.
And then the way that they've rolled it out is obviously they've they've rolled out the artists and global fandom that's specific to that location. So obviously Oasis would be in the UK.
Yeah.
They did Olivia Rodrigo and Rosalia in Sunset
LA.
Boulevard. There wasn't a huge focus on Spotify. If you look at the actual ads themselves, it's just Spotify in the corner, and then you just see the visual of the Chaperone fans with the pink hats, or you see the alligator there. And fans obviously recognize that as the artist that they love, because it's obviously referencing things that are really familiar to them. So really smart from Spotify.
Really
it's like, here you
smart.
go, here's the fandom. It's this very pretty picture. You recognize it, you see yourself in it, you
know
love
what
these
we're talking
songs. And it's also Spotify here in the
Exactly.
corner.
Yeah,
I think it's just a nice community piece as well.
We have here this quote from Mark Hazan from Spotify, and he said, "We want fans to see their communities reflected and feel that connection with the artists they love." So that's the point that we were saying. They literally connecting, hey, here's the artist that we love. By the way, Spotify.
Yeah.
Basically.
And that's like your way into that artist through us.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
So smart, so clever.
Yeah, very clever. I wish I was this clever.
Maybe there's got to be a Karen Gio one in soon. Yeah. But so simple. That's the thing.
Yeah,
it's like
so simple.
cool. So yeah, we've seen the way that Spotify has used user insights before with the Spotify Wrapped to show how people are listening to music, who their favorite artists are. And obviously that became a huge thing for the last few years, a yearly thing. So now they're doing this out-of-home campaign and kind of exploring it in a different way.
Yeah.
If you were to do one of these Spotify posters for your fandom, what would it look like?
I think would definitely be like someone wearing like a white crop top and saying Latin Riot girl, because I think that's kind of becoming my thing accidentally, and then there's people like recognizing me with that. So maybe that would be something like that, like Latin Riot girl, and maybe loads of girls with short hair. Loads of girls with short hair. I have this song called Cut Your Hair. And I think like this is basically the same, because there's loads of people saying to me, you should grow your hair, you look prettier when you have a long hair. And I was like, no, cut your hair, make it shorter. And then I think that's what I would do. Lots of people
I'm a rock star.
Yeah, I can do whatever I want.
We show up to the next gig all in like black bulbs.
Yes!
Cool. So last segment of the day, guys, we're going to play another round of Class or Pass.
Yes.
My favorite.
If you like it, we're going to say class. And if you don't, we're going to say pass.
Yes.
And obviously, it's all going to be music related. So let's go.
Lord, pop-up performance in NYC.
Class.
Oh,
Class for her new
absolutely
song.
class. Absolutely class.
I'm going to say pass. No, I love Lord, but I love Lord, but I just thought I just love how she's like trying to play the whole underground girl. Like, I'm just like, girl, you got 14 million followers. It's going to be a Lord Summer, apparently.
Oh, really?
Lord, everyone's saying it's not Lord Summer, it's a Lord Winter because she's from New Zealand.
Katy Perry going to space.
Oh my god.
Oh, 1, 2, 3.
Pass.
Katie,
Oh,
What a
baby.
loser.
no. This money should be invested in so much like really important things, and then it was like I just
Or
can't
to
stand it.
promote her.
And then her holding the little flower
To promote
I
her
was like-
tour.
I was like, no.
And her coming down and be like, oh, it's for Mother Earth. I was like, babe, you just ripped Mother Earth a new one.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah, absolutely
no,
did.
please.
Gaga-chella.
Gagachella. 1, 2, 3.
Class, absolutely.
I'm a little
yes.
monster for sure.
Yeah, it looks
that.
so good. Well, I'm still have to watch the whole live, but like I just saw little bits and bobs here and there on TikTok, and like, for example, I think it was Poker Face. They did a whole chess game and
Yes.
dance and stuff. I was like, this is amazing.
Charlie declaring the brat summer is finally over.
Class. Well, I think we're all trying to say the same thing.
Class.
I'm saying class because I know why she's doing it. She's like trying to
She's
keep the ball
marketing.
rolling.
She's like-
ending it before anyone else.
Yeah,
ends it.
exactly.
Yeah,
Which is
But
why-
I still don't think that it's over.
It's
I
not
don't
over.
think it's over
It's not
either.
over. And then now she's showing the brat with like it scribbled out. Like it's just her being like everyone's whispering about it, but she's like, well, I'm
Yeah.
canceling
Well,
it.
'cause
I'm
she's
still going to do
obviously
it.
scared. She doesn't want it to just become like a thing that drags on and on and on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It becomes a bit like, ugh,
AI and music.
Oh,
pass.
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 Yeah.
A
Huge pass. We as creatives, like obviously there is points where AI is useful and where it can help us, but especially in the music industry right now, they are taking the piss a little bit and
Yeah.
just like ripping off artists.
The real artists in some point actually won't exist because it's all AI generated.
Okay, our last one. Karen Dio playing Rock for People and Download Festival.
Yeah. You didn't put pass? I'm watching you, girl. I'm are watching you.
Class.
Yeah, it's happening.
Sorry, what's the festival?
So it's Rock for People in Republic Czech and also Download Fest here in UK. Very exciting, very big festivals for me. My first time. And June. So it's very soon and I cannot wait.
You'll be too famous.
Yeah,
to
right.
know who we are.
Nice knowing you.
Hopefully.
That's all the time that we have today. Thank you so much. For
Thank
Thanks,
you.
Kazi.
You're so cool.
our first guest.
Yeah.
So much fun.
And that's
for
all the time we
having
have for the podcast, guys. So we'll see you next time.
Bye.
Bye.
Sit
Okay.
right, sit right.